I applied to the Loyolan enthusiastically at the beginning of my freshman year, and I was hired as an assistant news editor. So I held that position the entirety of my freshman year and the beginning of my sophomore year, and then I applied for editor-in-chief. I was the editor-in-chief of my high school's newspaper, and so I worked there for 4 years, Fairview High School, Boulder, Colorado. And I always loved journalism, and I always loved newsrooms, and I think newsrooms are the greatest places on earth. I think that they draw the craziest people and the loudest and most opinionated and most fun, smart people. And I missed working in a newsroom, and I wanted to be in that environment again. And also, I loved the Loyolan, and I wanted to contribute. I wanted to play a larger role in what the Loyolan was and what content we were producing and how we portrayed ourselves to the community. And I wanted to serve this publication and serve my peers as much as possible. And I felt like the editor-in-chief position was the way that I could do that. I just think that it's incredibly important in our country today, especially with the current political climate, and people need to be well informed and understand all sides of things. I think what's challenging is taking opinion, for news especially, is taking your own opinion out of things and being able to be open to have a conversation, to conduct an interview with people that you might not necessarily agree with. And it's challenging just in that in itself, but also deadlines. Journalism is something that never sleeps, and the Loyolan is a publication that never stops, and it is a 24-hour job to be a journalist. You always have to be on to hear what's going on around campus or what's going on around the world and figure out what people want to read about and what people care about, and you just always have to be on. Something I hope to accomplish is to maintain what we've built so far in the Loyolan, and that is a premier publication that produces quality content. And something that I want to expand a little bit is our digital presence, because unfortunately print is dying rapidly. As much as I love having a newspaper in my hands, it is all going digital and it's all going online. And I want to keep up with the times and keep the Loyolan current and present in the public eye. I would love to represent women in the entertainment industry far better than they are being represented right now. And it's unfortunate because in the industry right now, in entertainment news, there are women directors, producers, singers, actresses who are asked unfair questions. And it's really unfortunate that oftentimes it is female journalists asking them those questions. So I would love to work at a publication where we could showcase amazing things women are doing. My biggest role model is my dad. He was the most hardworking person I knew, and he put everything he had into every job he did, no matter how big or small it was, and I hope to do the same thing at this newspaper, no matter if it's a tiny article or breaking news or front page. It should all be taken care of with the same handle and care and meticulousness that's needed. And he taught me that, and so I want to carry on his legacy in that way. The Loyolan does a retreat at the beginning of each year. We all come into the office a week before school starts, and we learn so much, and we remind ourselves why we do this and why it's important and what our work means to ourselves and others. And so that was so much fun just to be reminded of that and get re-inspired to put all our hard work in. But we also did some fun team bonding activities. They're my best friends. And so every time I get to come to the office, Monday, Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, for digital, breaking news off campus, anytime I get to hang out with and work with my staff is so much fun. I am in Pi Beta Phi sorority. I am the vice president of recruitment there, and that is honestly so much fun. And they are all my sisters. sisters and so supportive of me, and yeah, I love them. I'm the youngest of 5 kids, and I have 3 nieces and a nephew.